Hey, good evening, everybody. Lucky here with Big League Sports Cards. So we're going to do a video of 1991 Fleer basketball. Wax box, 36 packs. Obviously looking for Jordan cards and Hall of Famers in nice condition. It's the last couple of breaks for basketball have been really fun. Been some, I guess you could call it junk wax / vintage. So before, we'll open a couple of packs here on camera to see if it'll be an easy task or if it's one of those like all stuck together in the back. And glue is in bad shape, and this one actually looks pretty good, so I think we'll be okay to go continue with the video. The design I'm not a huge fan of. It's just kind of, I don't know, very basic, but it's got this blue on here, which is prone to chipping. As you can see right there, there's a chip right there, and then top red, bottom red, and then blue on the other side. So you got a full colored card here. Basically, they can get pretty damaged, pretty dinged up. The backs are in terms of grading are much easier to deal with. You kind of got that wood grain look all the way around, so not a lot to worry about on the back. But corners, cardstock I would label as decent to pretty thin. Not the worst I've ever felt, but far from the best. So anyway, and these are the kind of the inserts there. There's Patrick Ewing. It's a nice one. Nick Center artwork piece. So these could actually be pretty nice in a high grade, and actually this one looks pretty good. Actually maybe a little bit thicker on the left there, so we'll be able to compare some cards as we go through. We'll take a little bit of time here on these first couple of packs, or these first couple of players. There's Reggie Miller. Excuse me. Hill. Bernard King. There's Pippen. What's that? The All-Star Game card. So it looks like Jordan. It doesn't say who it is. There's a bunch of players in the Unforgettable. There's a bunch of players in the, or just an All-Star Game card. They got Barkley. Looks like maybe Magic, Chris Mull in the background. Looks like Jordan's taking the shot, but it's not a player card. It says Michael Jordan highlight film career. I don't know. So we'll take a look at this one and hang on to it. Edges look really good. Mad Max. There's Parrish. Charles Smith. This may be a little longer video because I am going to open the packs here. We'll continue, but it doesn't look like the pack opening will delay us too much. Probably me talking, it'll delay us too much. Alvin Robinson, great defensive player. There's the Dream with the goggles. Larry Brown, coach card. Neek, All-Star. There's another one of those kind of like everybody, but cool card. You got Bernard King there, Barkley, Jordan. Can't tell who that. Oh, Ewing, and I can't tell who that is in the middle, next to Jordan and Ewing. Anyway, Larry Nance, Gary Payton, KJ, great player. Dennis Scott, one heck of a shooter. All right, see 2 packs, 3 minutes. Okay, if we can get it down to like 30 seconds a pack, I'll start passing through real quick. So there's a Jordan right on top, which is tough because the top cards tend to get a little bit more dinged up there. You can see this corners look a little soft, but we'll take a look at it a little bit closer. Fitch. Traded to Atlanta, right in the front there. It's kind of weird. Dunleavy. Look at that. All these coaches' cards are back to back. Man, look at this guy. Daly. There's a Dream card, All-Star. Microwave. So you can get this stuff relatively cheap. 91. It's not an overly popular design, and when it comes down to it, you're X amount of years away from the 86 set, so you got some time there. It's built up to kind of lessen the financial blow if you're looking to buy some what is it, Vlade basketball, which is, it's kind of weird when you think about it. There's Ewing. You know, from 81? Or was it 82? I'm trying to think of the last tops here. To 89. Basically like a 5-year period there. There was no basketball cards that had become that unpopular. You know, it came back in that 89 or 86 Fleer. But it's just it's crazy when you think about that, right? Like, you know, Topps did not make a basketball card for about 5 years, and then they were coming back late in the game, really. I can't remember what year they actually started producing cards again for basketball. It was Fleer, and then Hoops came along. Then you had Upper Deck that jumped in. Oh yeah, that's why there's no 84 Topps Jordan, right? The rookie card is the 86 Fleer, even though he obviously was a rookie. His rookie was 84. That's why there's so many quote rookie cards in 1986. Where's the Admiral? Top right corner. Yeah, so I think it's going to be a pretty challenging set. Well, that's what makes it fun for me anyway. For these, quote, the junk wax era. You know, it's looking for that like that. I don't know if you guys watched the video that last week, that 2 weeks ago, maybe 89 Donruss. Though that was a box that doesn't come along very often at all. I mean, I'm talking like, you know, so that was the fifth box we opened online. That may have been the 10th I've actually opened in my life, and that one was the best. So that's the way it goes sometimes. Malone All-Star. Unique base. That looks decent. Man, this design, they could have done a lot better. There's a Mullins All-Star. Horace Grant. It's kind of interesting watching the Last Dance and seeing some of these players comment on stuff. The one thing that I hadn't checked, and I better do that now, is that back card in terms of wax buildup. The Donruss baseball, it was pretty brutal. The way they've done it goes right into that last card. So let's take a little closer look at this card here. We got Dwayne somebody. And actually, really good. You can feel a little bit of residue right there, but you can't really see it. So I wonder if that is residue or maybe just a card print. We'll check the next one. But anyway, I'll start putting these actually to the right there just to double check those. Since those in the front looks beautiful, and then, you know, you got a ton of wax build up on the back. Dumars. Bob Weiss. Here comes the coach's cards. Chris Ford. And there's Vlade. I don't know remember who the rookies were this year. Let's see. This is a Vlade second-year card. Let's see, 91. Ugh. Man. Can't remember that far back. And the draft. They may draft and not get a whole lot of run back then either. Have to look back and see what year they started actually showing it live again. Oh, God, I played for so many teams. There's Bird. But yeah, this is you know, and for me it's kind of funny. So like 17, 18, we didn't buy any basketball stuff. Even though basketball, when I was a younger guy, was kind of, for a brief period there, was football, and then I was pretty much all basketball for the longest time. And it's like for these players, I remember, and this is right in my wheelhouse, when I was watching basketball all the time, playing basketball all the time. But for whatever reason, as a collector in the hobby, I don't know, I just didn't. There's a Jordan league leaders. I didn't go for it, which is weird when you think about it. But I've had so much fun with it here recently. Get a bunch of packs out here. What are we at? 9 minutes. We'll be okay. It should be right around a 30-minute video. Not too boring. Or if you're getting bored, you can forward to the end. We'll do a recap. But it'll be interesting to see the pop list on this set with the full colored borders on the front. There's a Barkley. A terrible liking, but anyway, that's the card. Likeness, excuse me. Terrible liking. Yeah, I don't like it any more than you do. But there's a Worthy base, classic Worthy finger roll layup. Did a lot. I was very good at it. Big game James. That was the most dominant forward, but I'm telling you, man, game playoff time, poof, just, wow. It was, when he wanted to be, he was basically unstoppable. From the, he'd get the ball low in the post, and he was either going to post you up and kill you, or turn around and face a basket on you and burn you to the hole. It was just awesome to watch him. There's a nice magic listed as Irvin Johnson. That's kind of cool. That's why I appreciated Worthy so much. Hopefully. What's our game? Who's the player? They had these notes here. Kind of interesting. The Jordan one was pretty cool. Oh, I said I was going to start checking the back, and I didn't. Smiths. A little bit on there. To double check the rest of those as I go through. And I always got the videos of reference to. Price. There's a Miller. Was that the first one? Maybe I missed that. It looks a little bit different. Maybe that was a base and the other one was something. There we go. Nice Jordan All-Star. That's a real nice one. Got the action and then the face photo at the bottom. That's kind of cool. Need to get one of those Jordan photo likenesses. Or excuse me, one of these. God, these are terrible. Whoever used those. Mikhail. Killer in the post. And I guess that's what I miss about basketball, nowadays, is just no post play, right? I mean, it's all shooting. And I don't know, I guess if you never watched basketball in the 80s or 90s, or actually anything below, I guess, I'm trying to think, 90, 98, 99, actually probably more than that. Probably more recently went with Seth Curry, taking the centers and, quote, the power forwards. And I guess the power forward thing kind of faded a little while ago too. Who's the real true power forward anymore? I don't know. Moving All-Star. Tim Hardaway. UTEP. Lane Beer, that's an interesting pose. I think Fleer, oh man, that is terrible. Look at that. Most unflattering. Wow, that's crazy. Humphreys. E. Smith. Sam Bowie. Man, thinking before Jordan. Barkley All-Star. Tom Tolbert. I remember that dude. On Harbor. Was an All-Star moment. Okay, these packs are open really nice. 91. Condition's good too. AC Green. Man, he could just rebound. Good passer. And he scored when he needed to, but obviously he wasn't the focus of that Lakers team, or those Lakers dynasty teams. Next man. There's a Barkley base. Nice. And to be honest, I miss wax packs. Now these, kind of aluminum, chrome type packs. I don't know. Wax is just cool. Another Larry Bird. Two Mars. I missed one there. Larry Smith. Checklist. First card upside down. There's a Robinson. No, that's cool. Chambers. There's a Malone. Look at that shot. Excuse me. Byron Scott. He's a little Byron Scott. There's Clyde Glad. I like Byron Scott because I guess his game was the most similar to mine. Back in the day, I had a pretty decent vertical, but I'm not a big guy at all. 5'8". I don't know. I just like to watch him as a player. Athletic, good jump shooter, true jump shooter. If you go back and watch, he would, he'd get the ball at the 3-point line. He'd jump, 3 feet in the air for a shot. Great player on the break. Gets back to the basket. Good free throw shooter. Great passer. A couple games he would put in 30 when he needed to. Right, if Magic sensed that he was hot, Magic would get him the ball. And I think that you guys saw the recent list, right? Magic, I think, is number 5 on the all-time list, and people could say he could be number 4, he could be number 3, but I think that's why. Magic was, not only an unbelievable player on his own right, but just when he knew it, he was going to get the guy the ball who was making the shots, and he did it game after game after game after game. And I think that's how that dynasty became, right? Probably the most unselfish player in the history of the NBA. And he could be unselfish in a game and still put in 22 a game, like no matter what. No matter what, you know what I mean? With about 15 assists and 8 or 9 boards. 6'9" point guard. I mean, come on. It just doesn't happen no more. May not ever again, another Barkley. And he's my favorite player of all time. Always has been. Nothing new. Wow, just unbelievable. There's another Jordan All-Star. I don't think we have a Jordan base, do we? Which we're looking for here. Or one of these cards in Jordan. There's the another kind of that schmug look Malone. So we're about 2/3 through. 16 minutes. Yeah, that's about right. We'll be into 30. Barkley base. One's Ewing All-Star. Come here. That's a great one. That's awesome. Bowie. New Pro Vision Sports Art Cards. That's what they're called. And that's a bummer too. This back one is a sports art card. No, it's not. Jerry Sloan coach card. Another Robinson. Well. It's weird. You get, we've gotten multiple Malones, multiple Robinsons, but I think we've gotten 1 Bird, 1 Magic, and 1 Jordan. Actually, no, 0 Jordans, I think. On the base card. I think we have that Jordan All-Star, 2 of those. Casey Jones. Stockton, All-Star. The Worm. Thorpe was a good player too. I think Leader's Akeem. Some more packs out there. Getting low in the box. Stockton base. Another Magic base. This is Urban. I think they're the right thing. They put the coach's card always in the back, it seems like that. I'm looking at it. There's no Byron Scott. He was funny on the sidelines, Don Nelson. I don't know if y'all remember, he used to wear that tuna tie or fish tie. KJ All-Star. Peyton. There we go. Robinson. pull one of those out of Jordan. Oh. My stack's getting a little too tall. And these, like I said, these whack boxes, 36 packs. There is some product in here. So you gotta be careful when you're opening these. There's a Pippin. Change back card, so that wasn't a coach. The big game, James. There we go. Oh, another league leaders, man. I'll definitely take it, but we want the that base of him in this set. They're away from Dallas. Isaiah. Well, Purdue. Stocks and league leaders. Donaldson. Another true center. So we got here. I think we got 8 packs left. Looks like 2. Yep. All right. Yeah, this glue is a little more intense. That's where that back guard gets messed up. So you can peel it from the top. And the player is, okay, Vern Fleming. Good player, but he's waxy. Keem. Unique All-Star. Larry Brown with black hair. Richie Adubato. He was coaching Dallas at the time, I think. Chuck Daly. I should pull these Hall of Fame coaches that aren't on the back. There we go. Michael Jordan guard. Okay, that one looks pretty tight. Got Chad right there. We may be able to fix that one. Ewing. Either way, she's going to get submitted. Doggone. Yes, that's a bummer when you get a Hall of Fame player around the back like that. Let's see. I mean, you can feel it, but you can't see it. Now you can see it. See right there? A little. Right there. Oh, it's a bummer, too. That's a perfect. Trying to be perfect. Oh, sorry, picking up the back. There we go. Not bad, but yeah. I don't know. I might have to list these wax cards as a. I don't know. Maybe keep them for the PC. Who knows? Dudley Kemp. Here comes another good player. Yellow. Isaiah. Horse's brother Harvey. Stockton League leaders. Eaton, that 7'5" freak. Spud Webb traded to Sacramento. I don't remember that. Oh, just almost knocked over huge base cards on the right here. Key you and away. There we go. Another Magic. A little off center though, and another terrible likeness. And hopefully this guy wasn't invited back. Wow. Who did those? More lady. 3 packs left. 26 minutes. I think we're going to beat 30. I'll be right at 30 maybe with the recap. Stockton. Worm. Got Riley, Coach Riley. And leaders Akeem. Jackson. Danny Shays. I thought he was a weird guy. Back worthless. Leaders. Chris Jackson before he came. Shadi Abdul Rahoof, I think was his name. That's pack. Hadalikdi. Lone All-Star, nice. Another Neek base. Chapman All-Star. Slam dunk. I'm saying before. Kendall Gill. Alright guys, so that is the break. I'll do a quick recap of these in here and pull and see what we got that looks like maybe gradable. And we'll do a quick review. Alright guys, so here's the recap there. These first set of cards are the ones I think are going to be 9.5 plus. This is just a, really looking at the basics. Bordering edges, corners, without getting underneath the light and stuff. But we will do that before. Obviously, we would send anything off. But anyway, we'll start here. So move some of these up here. And there are some other candidates here that I'll take a closer look at. Get Isaiah. Neek All-Star. Reggie Miller. Alone. Bird. Got 2 birds in there. There's a Worthy. Ewing All-Star. Drexler base. Barkley All-Star. All-Star game. Just with a mix of players, you got Magic Parrish. Mikhail Parrish and Clyde the Glide. The Ewing All-Star. Stockton base. Magic base. Pippen base. An All-Star game card that's got got Magic. What we got there? Ewing, Jordan, it's like Dikembe, and I think that may be Charles Grant. I can't really tell in that picture, but anyway, some nice players there. Another Isaiah, league leaders Jordan base, All-Star, another Jordan base, and then so these are the Jordans I think could dime out here. So we got the All-Star, the league leaders. And it's an All-Star game kind of group photo, but it features Jordan here. And we got I think we got Magic and Barkley. I think he's the first player to mention Michael Jordan there. So anyway, pretty nice box. But it's a tough set, guys. I can tell you there's a number of cards that I thought would going through that would look at would have a high grade, but the chipping is pretty prominent in the majority of these cards. So it looks like it's going to be a tough set. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the break. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Respect the hobby. We'll check you guys later. Thanks.